Well, good Monday morning to everybody. Meteorologist Nick Johnston here, coming to you on Facebook Live and YouTube from the New School Center for Media in Albany. Today's weather sponsored, as always, by AZ Builders and Remodelers, LLC. Hey, we've got a fun weathercast this morning. You're going to want to stick around for the webcams. They're pretty interesting right now across the region. Oh, and while today's weather doesn't look that great, it might be slightly better than yesterday. But tomorrow, I think you're going to like the forecast for tomorrow. And we have some serious heat coming as we head through the work week. Here's our sponsor again, AZ Builders Remodelers, LLC. You can check them out on Facebook. Good morning, Ruth Keller. Kathy McDermott, good morning. Ridgeway Poulin, good morning. Happy Monday. Rose Ledoux. Morning, Nick, on a rainy day. Yeah, it is a bit of a gloomy start this morning. Lori, morning. Judy Guthrie. Good Monday morning. All right, let's start off with the forecast for today. Like I said, not the greatest day today. Saturday wasn't bad. Coming over the weekend there, Saturday was a decent day, a little warmer, some showers, even a couple of thunderstorms in the mix. I know I got out, did some nice grilling. Anybody else fire up the grill over the weekend? Yeah? No? I'll share those pictures with you coming up just a little bit later on this morning. Warning, don't look at those pictures if you're hungry. That's not advised. It's that's gonna be a problem. Was that good? All right. So here's the forecast for today. Temperature-wise, yeah, we stay cool. Not quite as cool as yesterday, but this morning we are waking up with snow in parts of the region. You can probably guess which parts, but I'll be showing you not only the webcams, but the radar, and showing you where they are waking up with snow this morning on the ground. Most of us are just seeing rain. In the capital region, Hudson Valley, and most areas outside of the Adirondacks, it's generally just some rain showers. Cold rain, 38 degrees. We rise, though, to a high near 50, upper 40s, 50 degrees, the expected high today. A little breezy in spots as we head through the day today. It'll be a mostly cloudy, gray morning. There may be a few breaks of sun later in the day. Not a guarantee, though. We'll probably be on the mostly cloudy side of things. If we do see sun, it would be in the mid to later part of the afternoon. That's also when the showers should become less and less likely. The best chance for rain or snow is going to be through the morning, through around lunchtime. Winds today should be at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, though there will occasionally be a few higher gusts potentially in the mix. Not great. 50 degrees for a high. That is well below normal. Let me now show you what would be normal for this time of the year. Here's the almanac. Nancy Gallagher, good morning. Can't wait for the nice weather and no rain. It's coming, Nancy. Soon. Very soon. Sylvia Elaine, will it never end? Oh, it will. Trust me, by midweek, this is all going to be a very distant memory. Jeff Kellert. Hey, Nick, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too, Jeff. So here's what's normal, 64 degrees. Today we stay almost 15 degrees below that. Yikes. And yesterday was even colder. Many stayed in the 40s yesterday. But this week is going to be, I think of as a very typical spring forecast kind of week. In upstate New York and New England. What I mean by that is there's going to be some low points, like yesterday and today, but there are going to be some soaring highs. Midweek, we might even threaten our record high. That's how warm we're going to be getting. Amazing what happens over just about a 2-day period, and that is exactly what is going to happen this week. Record high for today, 86. And yes, by midweek, we might get close to numbers like that. Record low of 25 degrees. Yesterday, we did get about 1/3 of an inch of rain. Yeah, cold, kind of rainy at times, not great. And yes, we're cold enough. That cold rain fell as a wet snow. Record rainfall for today's date, 1.06 inches. Hey, for the month, it's been a fairly wet month of April. 4 inches, a little more than 4 inches of rain has fallen in the month of April, which is about 1.5 inches above normal. And that brings us to above normal for the year as well. Record snowfall for today's date, just a trace. Not going to be seeing that in Albany, but other parts of the region are waking up with snowfall this morning. Hey, let me get to the webcams because these are some pretty neat shots this morning. Yeah, Diane Bristol, great forecast. Well, thank you, Diane. Carol Shepard, could not believe seeing the snow yesterday. Enough already! Exclamation points. I hear you, Carol. It's all going to be a distant memory by midweek, trust me. Let me show you the webcams, though, this morning, where, yeah, if you didn't know, some places are waking up with snow. Not here. This is the Cohoes Falls on the Mohawk River. Rivers are running high, of course, given how much rain we have seen. This is in Cobleskill, a little bit of low cloud cover. Some showers there, a gloomy start. Darlene Allen, when we get warm, Nick, it's going to be hot weather. Yeah, Darlene, you're right. Not much middle ground here. We go from being way below normal today, about 15 degrees below normal, to later on where we're about 15 degrees above normal. Flipping the switch. Yeah, not much middle ground here this week. All right, let me show you what we look like in Hessville, New York. Vito. Lorena, good morning, Nick. And all the followers, good morning, Vito. Thanks for joining us. Steve Betzinger. He posted an emoji that is, well, it's not smiling. I'll just say that. All right, here's what it looks like at Saratoga Lake. Now, up at Saratoga, you can tell there's not much wind. Yep, a gloomy start. Could be some light showers in spots around Saratoga. If there isn't yet, there probably will be as we head through the morning. But not much wind in Saratoga. Now, other parts of the region may have a bit of a breeze already blowing. Not expected to be very windy today. Most of the day we'll see winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour, but we will occasionally maybe see some gusts up to 20 or even topping 20 miles per hour. Not too bad, but it will definitely be staying on the cool side, and that means any wind we'll be feeling a lot cooler. Jason Stewart says, flip that switch. Indeed. I hear you. All right. Now let's get to some of the more interesting webcams. This is Long Lake, New York, where, yeah, those little white blobs you're seeing here, kind of obscuring the view of the lake. Yeah, that's snow. Big wet flakes of snow this morning up at Long Lake, New York. If that's a little bit tough to make out, let me show you what it looks like from above. Yeah. Just beautiful. Look at those freshly coated trees with wet snow there up at Long Lake, New York. Can't see the lake very well because of all the snow this morning. What's today's date? April 30th? Yeah, that sounds about right. Now, longtime upstate New York residents, New England residents will know that it's not out of the question that we see snow in May. We're not even in May yet. But this year, we are going to be starting the month of May, which starts tomorrow, with some much warmer weather. This will all, again, fade into memory as we head into tomorrow and middle of the week. Ethel Hammond, good morning. Gloria Murphy, good morning. Nick, great to see you. Well, thank you, Gloria. Thanks for joining us. Plattekill this morning in the Catskills, also waking up with a fresh coating of wet snow. Yeah, beautiful. Just a few days ago, Plattekill here was looking muddy with just a little bit of snowpack left. Dinkadin, barbecue on Wednesday. All right. Yeah, I barbecued over the weekend. Hey, here's what it looks like up at Lake Placid. A little tough to see what's going on here at Lake Placid. I think the webcam has failed to update here. But from the top of Whiteface Mountain, that's updated. Just can't see what's going on because of the fresh coating of snow on the camera's lens. Yeah. Hey, let me show you what North Adams looks like this morning. Yeah, gloomy looking morning. It's just rain that has fallen here in North Adams. You can tell the raindrops there on the camera's lens, some low clouds. And finally, in Vermont, Manchester, Vermont, where it's also just been rain. Really, it's mostly the only part of the region that has seen that snow is the Adirondacks, maybe just a little bit in the Green Mountains of Vermont as well, but it's the high elevations to the north. Well, a little bit in the Catskills as well. We saw that in Plattekill. So it's the high elevations where there has been a little bit of mixing over to snow. With that in mind, let me show you the radar and pinpoint where that snow has been falling and still is in spots. Yep, there we go. It's the usual suspects, namely the Adirondacks and into the Catskills. There has been a little bit also in parts of the Green Mountains, though there's not much snow right now. Into the parts of the Catskill areas, there certainly has been. Most are just seeing this kind of cold rain this morning. Hudson Valley, Mohawk Valley, but up in the Adirondacks, yeah, that's allowing a changeover from rain into that snow as you hit the higher elevations. Yeah, let me get in a little closer on the areas in the Adirondacks there that are seeing that snow right now. Here we go, near Blue Mountain Lake. Yeah. State Route 8 seeing that, near Route 30 also seeing that change over to snow. Let's get in a little closer. Yes, Paseco Lake seeing that change over. Even closer here. Jerseyfield Lake. All right, they're seeing that snow. Sacandaga Lake is kind of right on the edge. Pleasant Lake also looks like it's seeing rain, but that could be falling as wet snow. All right, let me zoom out a little bit further now. Check out the Catskills, where it's also made that changeover. Let's see where it's snowing in the Catskills right now. Give it a second to reload. All right, well, near Cooperstown, it's showing snow. East Worcester, seeing that snow. Cobleskill was looking like rain, and that's what the radar is showing as well. West Fulton showing snow. Yeah, higher elevations is where that snow will be most likely this morning. All right, let me get to the watches and warnings map, where there's not too much going on, but a couple of hazardous weather outlooks are worth mention. Let me bring up the write-up on that. Now, it's for the Adirondacks, parts of the Catskills, and parts of Bennington County and southern Vermont. So let me show you what that write-up is related to this morning. Marie Smith, good morning. So what is up with this snow? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Mother Nature's predictions are not doing well. I can't read the rest of that. Yeah. Well, this is typical this time of the year to see these big swings up and down. We just haven't seen many big swings recently because we've been riding so far below normal. All right, let me pull up that write-up real quick for you. Here we go. Hazardous weather outlook for the Adirondacks, Catskills, and southern Vermont. Day 1, today, tonight. Light snow accumulations are expected this morning, mainly above 1,000-foot elevation. Some places above 2,000-foot elevation. As you start to get into the higher peaks, that's where you might see actually several inches, more significant accumulation. For most, though, it's going to be a coating to less than an inch, and that's only in spots above 1,000 feet. Most of the valleys aren't going to see any mix. As our temperatures rise to the upper 40s near 50 degrees, it should be just kind of a cold rain. And again, that'll be most likely during the AM hours. However, that is not the only potential hazard we will face this week. This is what I mean when I say this is what I think of when I think of spring. We go from a chance for some wet snow in the higher elevations to a chance for thunderstorms by midweek. Namely, Thursday and Friday. That's when there could be some thunderstorms in the mix with much warmer weather. Comes that chance for some springtime thunderstorms. So, yeah, we go from snow to warming up and seeing thunderstorms in a matter of just a couple of days. That's spring for you. All right. Let me show you the temperatures where we'll see where it's more likely that, yeah, it makes sense you'd see snow with temperatures in the low 30s up in the Adirondacks. Let me zoom up to the north and show you where, yep. Here we go. Seeing 32 degrees coming out of Essex County there, 33 in Hamilton. That's why they're seeing a chance for that wet snow. It's also seeing some low 30s in Rutland County and in Bennington County, where near Bennington, it's 33, 32 degrees. Cold enough for snow this morning. Heading farther south, though, Albany is showing 41. Schenectady's in the upper 30s. However, just east of Schenectady, it's 33 degrees near Montgomery. Schoharie County also showing some lower 30s. Near Otsego there, Delaware County showing 32 in parts of the Catskills. It is cold enough for that mix. Near Pittsfield, it's also 32 degrees. So yeah, that's why we're seeing a little changeover in spots this morning. Again, it's the high elevations where it's cold enough for a little mix or wet snow this morning. The valleys, though, generally should stay rain, and our temperatures, while they will stay well below normal, should be rising into the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. All right, yeah, not the greatest weather for today. Let me show you what's going to be happening next, though. First of all, with the surface map here. This is what's going on today. That area of low pressure that brought us a fairly miserable day yesterday is still what's influencing our weather right now. Spreading down some cool air and some mixed showers across the area. That's going to slowly track away. And as we head through the day, that'll slowly take the showers with it. Again, that's why the best chance for rain today or mixed showers is going to be this morning. High pressure will then slowly build in, at least to the south, from the afternoon and into the evening hours, where we should start clearing out. And tomorrow should be nice and sunny, thanks to that area of high pressure. That's not the only thing that's going to happen. Let me show you what that looks like. First, as we head through today, this is what this afternoon looks like. Still a chance for a few light showers. That's at noon. By the late part of the day, though, those showers should be shutting down and clearing out. And by tomorrow morning, this is what it looks like. Clear. This is what tomorrow afternoon looks like. Now, this is important. As that high starts to move off the coast, what happens is we start to tap into a southerly flow. And that's going to result in a big warm-up. Tomorrow is going to be probably more than 20 degrees warmer than today. And by Wednesday, we're talking about getting more than 30 degrees warmer. 30 degrees warmer than we are today. That's the result of that high pressure shifting off the coast and bringing up weather that would be more typical of, say, Alabama. That's what it's going to start feeling like by the middle part of the week. So let's get to that. Let's get back to the forecast here, where today, tonight, and tomorrow look like this. Today, 50 degrees. Not great. Rain and mountain snow, most of it this morning, maybe a few leftover showers this afternoon. Might be some late day clearing. 50 the high, northwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, maybe a few higher gusts. Tonight, 40. Skies will gradually clear overnight. Cool night, 40 degrees, but look at where we go tomorrow. We go from 50 today, 40 overnight, to 72 tomorrow, mostly sunny. Beautiful. That's above normal, well above normal. Normal's only about 64 degrees. We get to 72, almost 10 degrees above normal tomorrow, and that is not going to be the warmest day this week. 72 with sunshine looks like a terrific day to get outside. West winds tomorrow also not too bad, about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Okay, that's your Tuesday forecast right here. But let me show you the mid and later part of the week here. Jody Sweet, hello, good morning. Joanne Isabella. Now he's talking my weather. Yeah. Joan Wright, good. Well, just good Nick. Oh, maybe that's like a good boy. Good Nick. Oh, thank you, Joan. Angela Rucci, good morning. Jody Sweet, beautiful weather on the way. Yes, it is, Jody, and let me show you that right now. Jackie Goodnow Earls Green says it's snowing in Milford right now. Yep. Yeah. Well, let me talk about what's coming next. 7-day forecast shows a dramatic warm-up. And yeah, these are common in spring. You usually get some big ups and downs. We go from 50 today to 72 on Tuesday to 82 on Wednesday. And it is possible that Wednesday could get to 83, 84, maybe as much as 85 in spots. That's very warm. That is actually near potentially record-breaking temperatures if we do get to the mid-80s, which is possible. Anyway, right now it looks like at least the low 80s with sunshine. Yeah. So for the few people who I've talked to who have already opened up their pools, well, get them ready. Because if 72 isn't warm enough to jump in the water, 82 is. It's not the only day that looks warm. Thursday, near 80. Now, as many of you know, as we start to warm up, there comes a chance often for some thunderstorms to be in the mix. And we will be seeing that. Going to have to keep an eye on late in the day Wednesday. There's a slight chance there might be a few pop-up storms off to the west generally on Wednesday. Most of us should stay nice and sunny on Wednesday with that high near 82 degrees. But by Thursday, scattered storms do look like a good bet. So if you are going in the pool on Thursday, you might want to check the radar before you do. Just you want to be cautious. That's why we had that hazardous weather outlook for Thursday and Friday. 80 degrees on Thursday. Probably still a few breaks of sun, but we'll see more clouds for sure on Thursday and on Friday. Both days looking very warm. 80 on Thursday, 76 on Friday. Both days, though, will probably feature some scattered storms and rain in the mix. Warm, though, springtime, summer-like rainy conditions. Now, we do cool off heading into the weekend, but it's 60s this time around, not 40s and 50s. 66 on Saturday, partly cloudy, seasonable. Saturday looks pretty pleasant. Looks like a pretty nice Saturday right now. And Sunday doesn't look bad. It will be a bit cooler on Sunday than Saturday, but also not bad. Mostly sunny for Sunday. It looks like a mostly dry weekend right now. There's a long ways off. That could still change, but right now it looks mostly dry. And with temperatures in the 60s, not a bad-looking weekend forecast, but I think it's what happens tomorrow and Wednesday that's going to be a big talker, as they sometimes say in the news business. A big talker for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then potential for some storms develops by Thursday and Friday. But most of this week is going to be much, much warmer than what we've seen yesterday and for today. So, lots to look forward to here. Sharon Lake Olivieri. Hope I got that right, Sharon. Good morning, David Rivera. Here comes the sun. Yes, sir. All right. Hey, thanks, everybody, for joining me here on Facebook Live this morning. Hope you like that 7-day forecast. Yeah, just got to get through today, which, again, not the greatest day, but it should be at least a little bit better than yesterday was, despite the fact that some parts of the region are waking up with wet snow this morning. Like I said, all of that snow will be forgotten by, say, tomorrow and Wednesday. All right, hope your work week is off to a good start, and I will see you tomorrow morning.